Welcome to Jay Plays Indie Games. Today we're taking a look at Scrolls. Scrolls is an interesting game. It is a collectible card game that just came out from Mojang. You'll know Mojang from Minecraft. Now, I'm not a huge Minecraft fan. I know that's a horrible thing to say for an internet Let's Player, but it has no bearing on how I feel about this game. And I have very mixed feelings about this game. This game, the gameplay, is excellent. The deck building is excellent. I love collectible card games. I used to play Magic the Gathering. Currently playing Card Hunter. You guys, if you watch my channel, you know I love collectible card games. This game is an excellent collectible card game. It's got, 3 different card types. They're coming out with new cards. They call them scrolls all the time. And it's just, it's a very deep, fun game. I'm going to get into the gameplay later. I love the gameplay of this game. That said, this is a $20 game with free-to-play elements. Yes, a $20 game with freemium elements, and I am not a fan of that at all. All right, we're gonna get that out of the way. I'm gonna show you guys these freemium elements, and you can decide where to just shut this video off right then if that just makes you angry, because it upsets me. I really don't like having freemium elements in a game like this. Okay, as you can see in the top right here, you have 2 types of currency, as is typical of freemium games. You've got your regular gold, which is earned through play, and these, I believe they're called shards, which as far as I know, you can only get by purchasing them. And let's see, we're going to show you the purchasing system right here. $5 gets you 600 shards, $20 gets you 2,900 shards. I'll show you what you can do with them. You can buy cards, you can buy pre-constructed decks, and you can buy cosmetic elements. Now, if it was just buying these cosmetic elements, it wouldn't be so bad. But being able to buy the other 2 pre-constructed decks, and being able to buy these specific cards which show up for you, that bothers me quite a lot. Because it's not quite to the level of pay to win, because you can't just buy any cards. As far as I know, there is no way to sell. That's interesting. You can sell cards as well. It's not something I knew. As far as I know, you cannot just buy cards straight up for shards. You can't buy like scroll packs for shards, which is good because it makes it much less pay to win. On the other hand, these cards come up. I don't know how often they change. It's not every day because it's never changed for me. But every now and again, these cards right here will change out. And these are specific cards that only you see, and you can purchase them directly using shards. Also, the pre-constructed decks are a group of, I believe, 50 cards that you can purchase with shards. And it allows you to play as the different styles. I chose order right at the beginning, so I can't go ahead and purchase that. It's sold out. But if I so chose to go to buy shards, spend $5, $10, I could go ahead and get both of these pre-constructed decks and then look at these cards and buy them. I'm not really interested in the whole avatars thing. Honestly, selling avatars for money, I don't have a problem with. Selling cards for money bothers me quite a lot. Okay, now let's look at the other elements. Your regular money, I tend to earn on a 1 game about 350, I think, gold. And you can see how far that takes you. That gets you a couple of cards for every win. And I tend to buy order scrolls directly because that's what I'm playing as. I'm trying to get as many order scrolls as possible. Sometimes I buy scroll packs. But I don't typically go for random scrolls. I don't typically go for growth or energy. These 2, same value. You don't get any discount for buying them in a pack. This is 10. This is 1. But you do get guaranteed a rare, I think. Yeah, 1 rare and 2 uncommon cards. For these, you get guaranteed nothing, but you get the scroll type of your choice, which costs a little bit more. But that's fine. And you can buy scrolls, or if you have lots of a single type of scroll, you can sell it off. I believe I have too many of certain types of scrolls that I should just go ahead and sell. Like, you can only have 3 of a specific scroll at a time, I think, in 1 deck. I think it's 3. And so I could sell off, say, my Royal Spearmen, because I have 4 of them. And I don't know how much it gets me. We're about to find out, I suppose. Sell. 50 gold for that one Royal Spearman. Yes, sell that. And my Royal Spearman's gone. Let's see, anything else I can sell off just to show it off? I think you have to have at least 3 of a card to sell any of them, which is interesting. Let's see, Ragged Wolves. Honestly, I can sell all these growth cards because I am not using growth at the moment. I'm only using order. This is rare. I'm not going to sell any rare cards, so let's keep only selling common cards. These are all common. Good. All right, and sell. Well, this is Unleash Inner Powers rare as well. I'll keep the uncommon. Sell all the common cards that are not order. How much money do I get? 200 gold. So you get a fair amount for selling, I suppose. So sell. I've got 368 gold I can go to buy. And I could choose to buy a random scroll or an order scroll, something like that. Or I could go down here and I could buy specific things. Let's see what happens if I buy an order scroll, because this is what I like to do. And I get Thought Trap. It's something I already have a lot of. And second one, I get Walking Stone. Waking Stones is actually an excellent card. I use it quite often, but I've got too many of them. So I guess this would be a way to cycle through your money. You know, don't get too many of one thing. I'm not going to use 3 Waking Stones at a time. And it's a rare. It's interesting. Sell it. 125 gold. Sell. I got 143. It's not enough for another one. Let's see. All right, you guys aren't here to see me buying and selling, though. You guys are probably here to see the gameplay and the deck building. All right, deck building. Very simple. You can filter out the cards, the types that you don't want. Right now, they can only filter by name, sort by name or cost. I hope that later they put in sorting for card type as well. And you can just scroll back and forth and see all of your cards in a nice order. If I load my deck in, this is the deck I've been using for a while, about 12 hours anyway. And you can see it's nice and orderly for you. You can toss cards around and all this other nonsense if you want to, but I like keeping it in nice order. You just press this button to sort everything. I'm not going to go through all the cards that I'm using in this episode. Let's toss over to the arena and talk about the matching system. Now you have these trials here, which I guess is what passes for a campaign mode, but it's really just different challenges you can face. I've beaten all the easy ones. My next one is Energy Overload. I haven't messed with it yet, but basically the enemy starts in an abnormal situation, which is fine. You can go quick match, so you can play the computer in an easy, medium, or difficult match, or you can play ranked matches, which is mostly what I do. So, let's rank match real quick. It never takes more than a few seconds to get into a ranked match. See? Match found, join, and I'll show you the actual gameplay. This is obviously where the game shines, is in the gameplay. This is an excellent game. It's very fun. Alright, how it works is you draw 5 cards to start, or I suppose if your opponent goes first, you draw 6 to start, and you choose what to do with the card. You click on a card, you can either play it if you have the energy cost, or you can sacrifice it for energy, which would be like land in a game like Magic the Gathering, or you can sacrifice it and draw 2 new cards. Now, this early in the game, if you ever played a collectible card game, you know you need energy. So, now I've got 1 energy, and I can spend it on any of these guys that only cost 1, like Focus, which adds +3 attack, or Crossbowman, which is one of my favorite cards early on, because he's just a threat to the enemy. Alright, and after you've used up your turn, you press this little button here, and it goes on to the next thing. And your opponent gets 90 seconds per move, which is fine. Kabonk is so she's order as well. We're both using the same card types. You can mix and match as much as you want, by the way. It's not like the Magic the Gathering online things. You can mix up different colors, whatever you want to do. May not be the best spell. I don't need Thought Trap right now, so I'm going to get rid of it. And I'm going to bring out my Ducal Infantrymen, because I rather like them. Let's see. And you can see, when you click on a card, you can go down here to this hourglass and you can bring up what it does. +1 attack, +2 health. You can also click on your guys over here, it brings them up. You can mouse over any card that was played the last turn and it brings it up on that opponent's side. So this guy gives +1 attack to everyone in the same row as him, which is quite good. I like the Ducal Infantrymen because they have a fair amount of health. They're just a good support person to put on your row. Oh, I should be passing my turn so my opponent gets a chance. But you get almost 90 seconds a turn. I believe it's 88 seconds, something like this. the game ramps up very quickly. If you're facing someone decent, they typically throw out lots and lots at you. Like lots and lots. Very quickly. Against other Order players, things tend to be slower, I feel. I think Order may be a bit underpowered right now, or that might just be me whining. It's very possible. So I don't need this plate armor. And it's very important early on to build up your energy as quickly as possible, I think. You know, I'm no master of strategy in this game. Alright, this is one of my favorite kind of cards. He's got the Relentless attack. If you ever played Magic the Gathering, it's similar to Trample. If opponent blocking unit is destroyed, this creature will continue to attack. Which brings me to the objectives. You see these guys on the end? See how they have 10 armor? You have to bring that to 0 for 3 of them. You have to destroy 3 of their monuments at the end here. I believe they're called monuments or ruins or something like that. Altars, I think, is the term used in game. If you destroy 3 of them, you win. Now, Pushback is an excellent card. A target opponent is returned to its hand. You use it typically like right before an enemy gets a chance. I'm going to get rid of my Crown of Strength, even though that is a terrible, terrible thing to do. And I'm going to bring out a couple of crossbowmen. I like my crossbowmen, and I like for them to live. Thank you very much. Okay, so this guy's going to do 1 damage, but not to this fellow. He's going to do 1 damage to this fellow. And he's not going to hurt my crossbowman. I'm going to move him that way. You can only move in one direction per turn for most characters, unless there's something written on the card that says otherwise. So I'm going to hit him, he's going to hit back, or he could hit one of my monuments. I chose to hit him instead of his monuments. Mainly because I'm silly. I really should have attacked his monuments. I could have killed him outright as well, which might have been a good plan since he's only got 1 guy. Using this focus spell. But I like saving focus for these guys so they can kill 2 or 3 enemies and hit the monument at the end. It's very nice. Because they have Relentless. Like now, when he goes next, he's going to kill both of these if they stay in the line together. Which I like doing. Pother, it's a new spell. Target unit is moved to a random adjacent tile, draw 1 scroll. Oh, that was very convenient for them. It's going to save their lives. Eve sacrifice does 1 damage to a monument. That's fine. 1 damage, not a big deal. Okay, this is where I don't sacrifice for resources. Okay, I'm going to move him up to where he belongs, which is fine. And I'm going to cast this Ducal Spearman. He's a valuable card, and I would be remiss not to go ahead and cast him. I'm also not getting rid of focus, because I've only got a couple of those in my deck, and they are big game changers. So, you know, you have to balance here. I don't have many cards in my hand, and sacrificing for resources is a big deal. You need your resources. You need your resources. So, it's very much a balanced early game of playing cards, building up resources, and having cards in your hand so you can react or attack your opponent. Like me, I have less resources and fewer cards in my hand. You can see that she has 3 cards in her hand. And but my field is much better. I've got 2 attack guys, 2 crossbowmen that do lots of damage. I've got this guy who's boosting both of these 2, and I've got this guy. It's all quite good from my perspective. Obviously, unless she has haste, so she's going to kill one of my crossbowmen. That's no good. And she's bringing out cards of her own, so she's going to be matching me rather quickly. That's it's the big negative of being a Royal Skirmisher. I want to bring out my Skirmisher as well. Okay, I don't want you to die, my friend. I want you to come over here. See? All my cards are good, and I don't like getting rid of any of them. So I am going to get rid of this Skirmisher, as sad as that is, because I really like my Skirmisher. And excellent, a Walking Stone spell, which is an excellent spell. This thing basically has to be attacked 3 times to be destroyed, which I like. He's only got 2. These guys are not big deals to me. Alright, in my turn. He's starting to catch up in all respects, though. So I need to be careful. I've damaged him a little bit, and he's damaged me a little bit as well. It's even right now, despite the board looking more stacked in my favor. He's ahead of me on resources, which is huge. He can cast more in a turn. He's got more cards in his hand. All this stuff works against me. This guy's going to be attacking probably this, but it would actually be intelligent of him to go ahead and get rid of my Waking Stones. Waking Stones, all damage dealt to Waking Stones is 1, so very nice actually. Oh, and he's bringing out his guns now, which is fine, because when this guy gets his attack, like right now, things go in my favor. So he's got 3 health, he's got 4 health, and he's got 2 health. He's got 3 attack. Let's see here. I can bring that up to 7, so we'll kill both of these, and then this guy can kill. Yeah, okay. So here's my strategy. Do this. That brings him up to 4, and I can hit focus on this guy, which brings him up to 7. Right? Now I'm going to sacrifice this because I need more of this. I'm falling behind her. I can put up an obelisk over here. And when I end my turn, he is going to hit this. He is going to kill both of these two, and he's going to kill that last guy, which is excellent. I could move him and not kill this crossbowman, but I don't like crossbowmen on the enemy team. Because I have a lot of spiky guys, and I'll talk about spiky in a second as well. And ranged people are not great for spiky. Oh, spiky is why my guy just died, by the way. Alright, spiky. Spiky means when you attack someone, you take damage unless you're ranged, which is no good. It's why my skirmisher just died. And it's why, lots of things die actually. But it's fine. Losing him to take out those two was a good thing. This guy is one of my favorite units. When Royal Vanguard's countdown becomes 0, adjacent units gain +2 attack until the end of turn. As long as he is synced with your other friends, with your allies, like his countdown comes down at the same time, he boosts them quite a lot. Faith Chains is an excellent card. I'm going to show it to you. It's one of my favorites. It's a newer card for me. When enchanted creature is destroyed, it does 1 damage to all of these idols, which is excellent. I'm not getting rid of it right now. I'm going to go ahead and cast it on this guy who will most certainly die at some point. Doesn't matter when he dies because it damages everything when he does. And we're going to slowly whittle away at his power structure here. Now he's all up here, which is bad for me because this only has 6. But he's got no defenses where I have my attacks, which I am fine with. I feel like my attack base is stronger than his and will be for some time. Maybe not. He's putting up some defenses now. But it's okay. He's going to be attacking this spiky guy just to whittle him down a bit and to get himself killed. And that will damage all of these idols, which is great for me. I would love to draw a wall to put up here, or someone with spiky maybe. Thought Trap, not it. Thought Trap just doubles the time it takes someone to act. It can be excellent, but not today, not today. Alright, Heritage is great. You draw 2 cards when the character dies. Flip is something I'm going to be using right now. This guy has 4 life. This guy does 4 attack. I do not like that, but I'm going to flip him over here so that he takes damage if he attacks me. That's good. So I'm going to hit him for 1 if he attacks this way. He'll take some damage as he kills this guy. Or if he attacks this guy, I draw a bunch of scrolls. Either way is good for me. Slowly whittle them down. I could have killed this one. But, or if he had stayed on this row anyway, we would have traded death. But I'm good with how things go right now. I want to keep this alive, to be honest. And this guy's a ticking time bomb for the enemy, really. It'll be great when he dies. Another infantryman, he's going to put it up here, which boosts this guy up. He's going to kill this idol up here. Very unfortunate. I really like these infantrymen as well. +1 attack for everyone on the row, so both of them are boosting each other. Normally they only have 1 attack. When this guy has a turn, which is next, he'll kill this friend. Focus! Oh my. But why would you focus this guy? Whatever. Oh, he flipped. That's why he focused that guy. I think I'm going to lose this match. It's fine. It does show off how quickly things can change, though. He's getting me out of the way so that he doesn't damage himself. And he's destroyed this idol, and he's severely damaged this one. No good for me. And I'm only going to draw one card, Powerbound. No thank you. Alright, Sunmarked Zealots. Sunmarked Zealots are interesting cards. When their countdown is 0, you can sacrifice them to deal 2 damage to one enemy, which is good in its own way, but not the best necessarily. Okay, we're going to do this. This guy is going to move and attack this guy, because we want to whittle that guy down. And Sunmarked Zealot is going to be here. Yes. Thank you very much. And your turn, my friend. Bang. Alright. So we're slowly whittling him down, but he's got the upper hand right now for sure. For sure, for sure. My deck can turn things around fairly quickly if I draw the right units. I have things in this deck that I like Heritage, for instance, which heals everything. It's quite nice. Let's see. Talking about this guy, he works well with another card called the General, the Royal General, who causes everyone to go whenever he goes. So it reduces everyone's countdown. Let's talk about the cards in countdown and when they attack. That's something I've been remiss at. Obviously, this is attack, and this is defense. That's probably something you've picked up on fairly quickly. This middle number is countdown. How often does the character attack is based on this middle number. Most things are 2. I've seen some things that are 1, I believe, and a few things are 3. So it takes like 2 or 3 turns for things to actually get a chance to act. And that's fine. That's a good way for things to be, I think. I kind of like the overall of that. He keeps getting flip, which is quite an annoying card for me. It's a great way for him to get rid of stones and continue his assault on my back end here. Well, I can consider this pretty defended, so I'm going to move him right here. Let's see, anyone at 2? No. I'm going to move this fellow here, and this fellow here. I'm going to move this guy up 1. I'm going to put my Royal Vanguard right here in front. Now, Royal Vanguard, same as his guy. It's a very good card. This guy's going to be attacking for 1 damage, which isn't the best, but it's something, at least. I believe he's going to be attacking... No, he can't move, so whatever. Turn. Yes. Okay. Yep, he's got his attack. It's boosting this guy, but it doesn't help because they're not in sync. So this guy's only a 3/3, and he could kill this friend if he would so choose, but that helps me out quite a bit, I think. Let's see. He will probably damage this pretty severely this turn. In fact, he's going to destroy it. Not quite. He won't quite destroy it this turn unless he boosts in some manner. What's Pother? He cast this earlier. Move a unit to... Ah! Yeah, he will destroy this. I am quite screwed. This is a bit extreme. I'm getting beat down. So, Pother moves me around, lets him draw scrolls. Very powerful card. I like anything that lets me draw extra scrolls, but I don't have any in my deck, unfortunately. He's taking his time thinking, but he's pretty much got this in the bag. It's going to be hard for me to defend these last 3. Especially with that skirmisher there. Oh, he's going to attack my my Vanguard, which is an interesting choice. It's the correct choice. It doesn't make it less interesting. Okay. Let's see. This guy's got 3 health. Let's get rid of him. Sacrificial attack. Yes. And you can move here. You can move here. That guy's got 1 life, 3 life, 4 life. 3 life, 1 life. Okay. Well, I will get rid of this guy before he gets his next attack off. Click on it, click Sacrificial Attack, then click the enemy you want to get rid of, which is fine. This guy will kill him, and I will put Waking Stones here to defend my side. Lots of walls are very good. Alright, so I got rid of his general. My general's still here, which is excellent. And Yeah, when these guys get their countdown, this guy can do 7 damage. So he'll basically be able to kill anything that goes on any row or severely damage if there's an empty row, a back thing, which is good. I'm not out of this yet just because I've lost 2. Because now I have less to defend and more to attack. One of mine actually has quite a defensive wall, thanks to him flipping me around a bit. And this, if he kills him, which he won't quite. His Vanguard is back. If he kills this guy, like I said, it helps me out a bit. So that's fine. Okay. Well, I would rather kill off his Royal Vanguard now and kill off this guy as well right now. I would lose my Royal Vanguard if I did that. So let's see, how do I want to do this? Oh, it's too late, I already moved. Yeah, it's fine. Crown of Strength adds to attack. I don't really need this right now. I need... the Honorable General is actually quite good. Kabonk. Anyone got 1 life? No. Alright, we're gonna turn. We're gonna get this attack off. We're gonna hit him, killing ourselves, and we're gonna kill his Honorable General at the same time, which is excellent. This has got 10. He's got a lot of overrunning attacks, which is bad for me. Yeah, he's gonna assault this pretty hard. Actually, he's gonna win right now. Yep, this is over. He focused, he built this guy up, and he took it in 1 turn. Good game, my friend. Good game. Alright, leave the match. Alright, and that's how Scrolls is played. There's other modes, other things, but that's the game in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed this. I may do a series on this game. I may not. I haven't really decided yet, but these freemium elements kind of bother me. Let's buy an order scroll, see what pops up for me. Crossbowmen. I love crossbowmen, but I think I already have the max number. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you some other time.